Chapter number 3, loop statement. Exercise question. Question number 12. Write a program in C++ to print the output as given below by using the do-while structure and setW manipulator. Here in this program, you have to use do-while loop and print this output. First of all, the output displayed over here shows that 4 times the loop execute and it will print y 1 time, 2 times, 3 times and 4 times. After that, 4 times it will again execute and print x 4 times x, 3 times x, 2 times x and 1 time x. Here, if we consider an outer loop and if we execute it when the outer loop variable is less than and equal to 4, it should print y. And when the value of u, that is the outer loop variable, it becomes equal to or greater than 4, it should terminate that loop which is printing the y character. Instead, another loop which is also an inner loop, it should transfer the control to that loop and should print the character x on the screen. For that case, we will be using the if condition. Now, let's start the programming. First of all, we will type the header files. Include iostream.h, the most common header file, then conio.h, and as we know that we are using the setW manipulator, so we will be including the setW manipulator header file, that is ioban ip.h. Now start with the main function. After clear screen command, so that the output should be displayed on a new screen, we will start the programming. First of all, the outer loop variable. If we are selecting the outer loop variable u, then first declare and initialize u equal to 1 and another variable w, that is for the width, equal to 16. Now the body of do while loop, do first of all the set w manipulator, w -5. Here -5 I'm using in order to check the output should be displayed in the manner it has been required. So you can select any type of spaces according to the output, and it can be adjusted afterwards also. Now let's start with the condition. If u is less than equal to 4, body of the if condition, there is an inner loop having a loop variable I, initialize it by 1, This loop variable is used to print the character y on the screen. Now body of the do while loop, do cout one space and y. So each time the y will be printed on the screen with one space. Then in order to continue the iteration, increment of the variable, each time the inner loop terminates, it should shift the control to a new line. So we are using the endl command. Now the do while loop condition, it should execute while I is less than equal to u. While I is less than equal to u. After that, this inner loop terminates. That is the if condition body. From here, the body of if condition starting from here and ending here, while the inner loop body is starting from here and ending over here. Now the next, if u becomes equal or greater than 4, then it should print a character of x on the screen. For that case, we will apply the else if condition u is greater than equal to 4, starting the body of if else condition. Inside the if else condition, there is another loop to print the character y. We are using another loop having a loop variable n, initialize it by 4. Now the body of the do while loop, this do while loop whose loop variable is n. First of all, use set w manipulator. Then inside the body of this do while loop, there exists another loop having a loop variable a, initialize it by 1. Now the body of that loop should print value of x on the screen, and for the iteration, increment in the loop variable a, ending the body of the inner loop having a loop variable a. After that, we require that the control should shift to a new line each time this loop, this inner loop, which is based on the loop variable a, each time it does another iteration, it should go to another new line, start that printing. Now the while condition for this loop is whenever a is less than equal to n, this loop should continue its iteration. Now this loop This do while loop having a loop variable n, body comes to an end with the decrement of the loop variable so that it should continue the iteration. Bracket close, and the while condition is whenever the n is greater than equal to 1, it should continue the iteration. After that, the outer loop variable body is coming to end. Before ending the body of outer loop variable, we have to do the decrement in the loop variable so that it should continue the iteration, as well as in the width so that the output should be justified. Now the while condition, u is less than equal to 5, and after that return 0 and the bracket close. Now let's compile the program. Successfully compiled. Now let's run the program. Here you can see the output which was required shown over here. So this is the program of exercise number 12. By using the do while loop, we have displayed the required output, and you can note down the code and practice that with other loops also, that is the for loop and the while loop.